Eating in front of a camera is hilarious. So I gave up drinking. I gave up alcohol probably about a year ago. And when I say I gave up alcohol, I didn't really give up alcohol. What I mean is this is that I'm not the type of guy that can quit anything cold turkey because I have an addictive personality. I know that. I understand that. I'm not as disciplined as a lot of these guys who can just give up anything. And I mean, that's admirable, but I can't do that. So what I did was I told myself, like, all right, I had to like kind of trick myself. I had to kind of make deals with myself. And that's what I do. If I ever want to get better, I have to make deals with myself because I'm a human being and I fall short a lot. So I told myself, I said, hey, listen, if you're going to drink, no problem. Keep it to the holidays and just major holidays. In fact, your favorite holidays, and do not exceed 2 drinks. And maybe family members' milestone birthdays. That's it. And so when I did that, I put me at ease. It was like, whoa, okay, cool. And I found myself kind of even not drinking those holidays. And if I did, it was just maybe one drink here and there. I don't even remember if I did or not. And that was probably the best decision ever. And I thought that once I did, and when I hit the 6 month mark, and it wasn't until I hit the 6 month that I realized this, is check this out. Just because I gave up drinking, which was the best decision ever because I was drinking a lot. 20 years ago, I was an alcoholic. Actually, no, I'm sorry, maybe 15 years. I was drinking every single day by myself. And what that did to my family was just because I gave up drinking doesn't mean that my family gave up drinking. My family, they don't drink alcohol. I know that sounds crazy. Like, what do you mean they didn't give, like, they drank? No. Um, I expected, after 6 months, I expected my kids to kind of have this, like, epiphany like I did. Like, oh, wow, like, dad is so much better. I can relax now. Because what happened was this is the very same thing that was keeping me in this cloud, in this fog, was the bottle, was alcohol. And that's the very thing that is no longer in my life, which um, now is allowing me to see clearly. It's allowing me to see things like, oh, wow, I didn't know that I was doing this, right? Well, for your kids, guess what? The thing that was keeping them in that fog wasn't the alcohol. The thing that was keeping them in that fog, the thing that was holding them down, just like you, is you. That was the thing that was holding my kids back, was me. And so this is the thing, is now you're realizing this and you're thinking, well, how come they just can't be normal? Well, because they can't. Because over time, when you were an alcoholic, guess what? Your kids, they built a wall and they built boundaries, because kids need to feel safe. They need to feel safe. They're children. They need to feel safe. And so you didn't give that to them. So guess what? They built their own wall. And now that alcohol is gone, but you're still around, that wall is still going to be up. And this is where the challenge comes in, because now you get frustrated and you think, well, I'm better now. You should be better. No, that's not necessarily the truth. The truth, my friend, is that that wall will still be up for quite some time. What does this mean? It's good, but this requires patience. This requires love. This requires understanding. So understand that eventually their wall will come down. But you still, my friend, you still need to practice love. That's it. God is good.